bad guy today. I don't know. Should I be a bad guy? You see, if I go in the comm relay and I actually shut it off, it will. Wow, this thing's got some pretty sturdy thrusters. There we go. Sure, let's go shut the comm relay off, because what'll happen when I do that is it will actually spawn, because then I will have given myself a criminal level. It'll spawn some security types, and then I can get in a firefight with them, all that kind of stuff. But I do want to show you some combat, so let's go ahead and do this real quick. Besides, I haven't done this kind of thing in a while.
System critical.
Whee! Try not to take too long with this, because I do want to show you guys other ships, I did not... wow, you're being a pain right now. Okay, screw it. We're going to go back, and we're going to... we're just going to go find or go get another ship, and I'm going to show you ships. Because that's what this episode is all about, is ship. What are you doing? Oh, there we go. There we go, and we're off. Alright, so we're going to go back to Port Olisar. And I am... If I can find Port Olisar. Port Olisar, where are you? Comare, all sorts of Comarays, and they're all active right now, which is just so weird. Alright, so let's go to Port Olisar.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Radar contact. Standby. Scanning. Radar contact. Radar contact. Standby. Scanning. Shields max. Standby. Scanning. Engaging landing mode.
Landing mode. That's really just a fancy way of saying that the radar is set to pick up landing pads. It's a great way to keep
radar
from
contact.
cluttering
Standby.
things too
Scanning.
much.
Landing request approved. Automated.
All right,
Radar
so...
contact. Radar contact. Standby. Scanning. Radar contact.
Let me go ahead and...
Engaging autopilot.
Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
So that's the RSI Aurora LN. Like I said, there are 5 variants of the Aurora. There's the LN and ES are the ones I remember.
Radar contact. Standby. Scanning. Landing complete.
But you got...
Landing complete.
Let's see, you've got combat variants, you've got exploration variants, trade variants. I mean, the Aurora is probably one of the most versatile ship lines in the game. So if you're looking for something that's fairly inexpensive, but still a decent ship... Okay, you want to open up for me, please? Open! I wonder... Can I come back here now? Nope. Anyways, if you're looking for a good ship that's fairly inexpensive, but still fun to use and very versatile, to kind of give you an idea of, all the kinds of stuff you can do in the game, the Aurora is a really, really good choice. And she's not a bad-looking ship either. And I wouldn't be surprised if at some point they actually have like paint job modification as well as systems modification, because one of the big things about this game is it's all about the player. It's all about what you want to do in game. So it would make no sense to have all of these options for, what kind of character you want, what kind of career you want, what kind of citizen you want to be, and have all of these modifications for ship systems and not be able to change paint job, add decals, things like that. So, but yeah, I mean, it's a neat looking ship. It handles pretty well. Not the fastest ship out there, obviously. It's just a baseline ship, but it's still pretty cool. and it's a great little starter ship. Everybody who just starts out the game doesn't. If you're not a backer, you don't want to pay any money now. You want to wait till the game releases. You'll all start with an Aurora ES, I think it is, and then it's either an Aurora or a Mustang or something. You'll start with a baseline ship, something similar to this. It'll be a great starter, a great way to get your feet wet. And again, of course, it's a free fly week, so if you really want to try it out now, do it. I highly recommend it. Go to robertspaceindustries.com, download the game for free, get in, fly around, see what it's like, see if you like it. Just always keep in mind it's in alpha, it's still in development, so you're not going to see everything that the game will have to offer when it's released. So let's go ahead and pick another ship. So I kind of want to get through a couple of ships here before, come on, there we go. I want to get through at least 3 ships. Probably what I'll do is we'll do. Well, let's do one of my ships. Let's go with the Aegis Avenger Warlock. Now, unfortunately, the Warlock you're not going to be able to see all the systems.
Your ship is currently being delivered to the launch platform.
D0. Where is D0? So, alright, the Aegis Avenger Warlock is part of the Aegis Avenger line. There are 3 variants of the Aegis Avenger. There's the Titan, the Warlock, and the Stalker. Titan is a standard variant. It can carry a bit of cargo. Nothing really fancy about it. Nothing really special about it. It's a standard ship. But it's actually a pretty good ship. The Stalker is, for those of you who are really into the bounty hunter role, it actually has cryostasis pods. So at some point they will actually allow you to capture people and take them in as bounties, which is just really, really cool, because you can take them in and you can get money off of it and all that fun stuff. Then you got my ship, which is the Aegis Avenger Warlock variant. The Warlock is an EMP ship. It actually has an EMP weapon that can disable other ships temporarily, along with its standard Avenger weapons, which is you got this big old Gatling gun here. You got these are called sucker punches. These little underwing guns, and they're basically designed to take out shields. They're distortion weapons. They don't really do a whole lot of damage, but they're good for kind of disabling. And then, of course, you've got 2 dual rack missile launchers, one on either one. Ooh, hello. Somebody checking out my Warlock? I guess you just saw the ship and it's like, hey, let's check this out. So anyways, like I was saying, this is the Warlock variant. Now, with the Stalker and Titan versions, you can open the back hatch and there will be either cargo space or cryostasis pods, and this is how you get into the cockpit, is through the back of the ship. In the Warlock, however, you have this. You have an EMP generator. You can't get to the cockpit through the ship, so it's kind of unique in terms of the Avenger line. But this is what creates the pulse. It's really cool, but they're still kind of working on the whole EMP system, special warfare stuff. Okay, dumbass. So anyways, this is also the only Warlock that has a cockpit entry system like this. Everything else, you get in through the back, like I was saying. So, Ro Ratbit is being a dumbass. He's trying to say something.
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green.
Alright, so he's moved off, thank goodness.
Launch complete.
Okay, so this
Landing gear
very
retracted.
basic,
Contact. Begin scan.
very bare bones display system.
Contact. Proximity alert. Head.
Unlike the other
Begin
one
scan.
where it had a lot of really fancy displays.
Contact.
This is all two-dimensional, flat
Begin
displays.
scan. Contact. Begin
So
scan.
here's your radar. It doesn't have the three-dimensional display like the Aurora did, but it's still a pretty good display. I mean, you think about it, back in the heyday of the space flight simulator, you didn't have three-dimensional maps or three-dimensional radar displays. You had a two-dimensional display just like this. So it's perfectly okay. It works just fine. But you got your two control sticks here. Your control pedal is down on the floor. Let's see here. And you got same thing as before. Your displays. You've got your Krig Tiger Streak T-21 ballistic weapon with 800 rounds of ammo. You can, and this is where you change your firing groups, just so you know. You can have different firing groups. Then you've got two Sucker Punch distortion cannons, which were those two energy weapons I showed you under the wings. You got your missiles, proximity. I'm not sure what that means. This must be a function that you can't get right now. But anyways,
Contact. Begin scan.
so this is your missile control system setup. Then you've got, like again, your power, and here you, again,
Contact.
you tweak things
Contact.
around. You can
Begin scan.
you can change your power distribution that way, or you can. Good enough.
Contact. Begin scan.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Components. So,
Weapon system. System. Active.
yay.
Contact. Begin scan.
So here you can take your weapons on and offline individually. Your different
Contact.
systems.
Begin scan.
Sucker Punch distortion cannon, Stern, Katzen, AG, Cornister. I have no idea what the hell that is. Oh, you know what? I bet you that's the EMP projector. Cool. Alright, then you go to your shields, and this one actually has 4 shield facings. It has front, back, left, and right. So, unlike the Aurora that I was showing you earlier, this one you can actually be a little bit more persnickety, I guess, about where your shield power is going. It's not just front and back, it's front, back, left, right. And like it says down here, adjust the shield allocation to change the power assigned to recharge rates of the various shield faces on the ship. So if you want, you can switch to all front, all left, all right, all back, whatever whatever you happen to need at the time. All right, and of course you got your whatever. You got your radar display or your target display. Not really sure what that is, but that's okay. Alright, so let's get back to this. So we're out of the armistice zone, so I'm just going to show you. That's what it looks like to shoot. I wonder if they're all at... I wonder if they're all at... Korea. Now, for those of you who don't know, Security Post Korea is... Find it. Is blocked. Whoops.
Contact. Begin scan.
Security Post Korea is kind of a...
Contact.
I wouldn't say a no man's land so much as it is a...
Contact. Begin scan.
It's where you can go and you can just shoot at people without having to worry about becoming a criminal, so...
Contact. Begin scan.
A lot of people will go to Korea
Contact. Begin scan.
in order to, become